The desire for a sleeker facial profile sending more and more people to the plastic surgeon these days. Nearly 70% of people have a double chin that they'd like to get rid of. That's according to the American Society for Dermatologic Surgery. And these days, patients are getting younger and younger, the ones that are seeing doctors. So joining us now to talk more about the trend, board-certified plastic surgeon, Dr. Mark Albert. Dr. Albert, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
So double chins are getting more and more common these days. What causes them?
So it's a combination of genetics and aging. So as we get older, basically we develop skin laxity that can accumulate under the chin, and that's best treated with usually a neck lift. What we're talking about this afternoon is neck liposuction, and that's basically fat developing underneath the chin. And it's genetics that controls whether it develops there versus the abdomen versus our love handles.
All right, so why do you think, what's driving this, that more and more people want to do this? Is it the fact that we're on camera all the time nowadays?
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Right. So, I mean, ever since the pandemic, we're always on Zoom, we're looking at ourselves. And also, you know, in 2023, people don't make phone calls anymore. We're constantly FaceTiming, looking at ourselves on the camera. You know, and I think social media also is a big factor. Now, everyone's very aware of just how quick and easy the procedure is and how effective it is also.
And so how easy is it? And what does it entail? What does it cost?
So basically what I do is I call in medications to your pharmacy ahead of time, pick them up, bring them with you to my office. We take them about 30 minutes ahead of time just to make you nice and relaxed. We walk into the OR, and I basically inject some numbing medicine behind the ears, underneath the chin, make very small openings, inject the numbing medicine, and then liposuction out the fat. It takes about 20 minutes or so, and then you get dissolvable stitches afterward that don't have to come out. And as far as the cost, it really depends where you go. I mean, and it also depends which part of the country you're in. I'd say the range is about $3,000 to $8,000, but it's like anything. You kind of get what you pay for, and so I recommend going to surgery.org. That's the website for the Aesthetic Society, and there are a lot of great board-certified plastic surgeons on there.
And then you're going to love how you look on Zoom every single day. All right, risk and recovery. Talk a little bit about that.
So the main risks, I would say, are maybe poor cosmetic outcome, lumpiness, unevenness. And if you're not a great candidate for neck liposuction, in other words, if you're a better candidate for neck lift, then oftentimes if you do neck liposuction, sometimes it can make those platysmal bands worse in some people. So again, the moral of the story is to make sure to go to someone who does a lot of neck surgery, and they'll steer you in the right direction. Is
that the only alternative treatment for liposuction would be a lift?
There are minimally invasive options like Kybella and Cool Sculpting. Kybella is an injectable that basically melts fat. Cool Sculpting is a device that goes on and freezes fat. The problem is each of those require multiple treatments, and they're costly. And, you know, there are complications associated with both. That's why when people ask, I always say, just go for the neck liposuction. It's one and done. It's quick, easy. It really is painless, and the recovery is minimal. Most people are back at work in less than a week.
And you'll love your selfies moving forward in life. Dr. Albert, good to see you. Thanks for being with us.
You too. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, for more information or who to see before or after pictures, you can follow Albert Plastic Surgery on Instagram and check those out.